is a very special broadcast. And of course, we must pray. And prayer we must this very evening and always going forward. And I will pray in the language of heaven because Chukwukika Biama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwukika Biama onye na-efe na aja ha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị na ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebede ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwere n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị onye ọ bụ naanị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee ezu oku mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe n'ikwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe m na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na ọtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise ise ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much. And remember, in this channel, we speak about the plight of the people in the contraption called Nigeria. Every indigenous tribe, it doesn't matter your religion, it doesn't matter your location. We talk about the plight of the indigenous tribe in that contraption. You can see all is not well. A lot is going on. For those of us who are Biafran and Biafran friends, we are having a 150 days prayer. It is still going on. If you have not joined, please kindly join. It is not yet late. We are going to the end of it. And miracles are happening. If you want to be part of a miracle, you want to share from the miracle, please join the prayer. Do join. Don't be left out. There are a lot of issues on that prayer. There are a lot of blessings on that prayer. There are a lot of guidance in that prayer. If you are in it, you will never be distracted. If you are in it, you will never be deceived. If you are in it, you will never be killed. If you are in it, your life will never be played with. That is why you have to join. That is the security we have as we speak now. Pray and walk. That is what we are doing. Today you can see what is happening in the country of Nigeria. It is no longer news that the government of that country is a government of the terrorists. A terrorist government, a clueless one as that. A government that moves with impunity. They do whatever they want to do without minding your opinion or my own opinion. They don't care about you. Neither do they care about anybody. That is why the Ududuans, the Biafrans and the Middle Belters are asking for a way out. It is sad that we lost a soldier, a general. I can call him a general as a Christian. A Christian general. Those are the people who are supposed to be referred to general. I'm talking about no more Professor Dr. Obadiah Mailafia, former vice governor for CBN. We lost this man. Remember the man that came out and told us that the Christians should come out and observe 1 week sit at home. This is a man who has been very vocal about everything that is happening in that country called Nigeria. He's one of them who supported the revelations that our Suleiman has made. He made his own revelations and nailed it. In the national television, he spoke eloquently. Hit it at the nail. He never hid his feelings and he never hid any word. He made several revelations. All of a sudden, we woke up. Yesterday, I heard that he is late. He died after a brief illness which nobody can be able to tell. And when they said according to the family report of where they were saying that when he was taken to the hospital refused to follow the guidance that his doctors abroad were given. The direction that his doctors abroad were given to save his life, The doctors in Nigeria refused it. His wife tried as much as possible to get in contact with the doctors abroad, and they were directing the doctors in Nigeria what to do. They refused. They told them to give him oxygen. They refused to give him oxygen. They told him to resuscitate him when he fainted. They refused to resuscitate him. They declared him dead and made sure that he died. This is the place you call yourself part of. You see the reason why we are asking out of this contraption. I hope our middle belt brothers can wake up now. I hope the middle belters will speak louder than ever. And Obadiah Mailafia should be a milestone for them. Obadiah Mailafia is a very good man. He has paid the ultimate sacrifice for the southern part of Nigeria and for Christians in general. This is a man who spoke up for Christians, spoke up for every indigenous tribe in the country called Nigeria. He called the Satan by his name. He never hid his word. Today, this man is dead. And I say, let us observe 1 minute for Obadiah Mailafia. He was a good man. May the soul of this general, Obadiah Mailafia, rest in perfect peace. We cannot stop. We will continue. But every day, as you wake up, you will see more reason why to ask for the breakup of a contraction, because they are killing the good men. You can never be a good man and survive in the contraction called Nigeria. You can never be a good person and survive and have a support in the contraction called Nigeria. If you're a good man and you're living in that country, you are living at risk. And if you are silent, your life is more riskier than you can know. You think that by keeping silent, that you are free. You are not free. Obadiah Mailafia was a good man. He made some shocking revelation, unbelievable revelation that you and I are working on today. And the reason why many people are more awake after Mazi Nandekano have been shouting from 2015 to date, Obadiah Mailafia came up with another revelation. For those of you who have forgotten, I'm going to play the video of the revelations that Obadiah Mailafia made on national TV. Why they were after his life. The ESS wanted to kill him. They are trying all means. They invited him and they want to kill him by all means. Finally, they got him. Watch the revelation from Obadiah Mailafia.
It is not only unable, it is unwilling, and we have good reason to feel that they are part and parcel of the killers. Let me make some revelations to you.
That's a very big allegation, Dr. Obadiah. The government is part and parcel of the killers.
Yes.
That's big.
Yes. Okay. How will the government just say, oh, it is revenge killing and so on? Then you leave it there. Oh, because it is revenge killing and so on and so forth. The body language of this administration, the body language of the state government shows clearly that they have a hand in the killings. No doubt about it. Because, you see, General Abacha, and people don't give him his due. Do you think you would have tolerated such nonsense? General Abacha famously said that if an insurgency lasts for more than 2 days, the government will soon. That is the real and the truth. And let me make some revelations, because some of us also have our own intelligence networks.
Okay.
Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders. 1 or 2 who have repented. They have sat down with us, not once, not twice. They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and the same thing. They have a sophisticated network. During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown. Moving ammunitions, moving logistics, moving money, and distributing them in different parts of the country. They are already in the south, in the rainforest of the south. They are everywhere. They told us that when they finish these rural killings, they will move to phase 2. The phase 2 is they will go into the urban cities, going from house to house, killing prominent people. I can tell you, this is the game plan. By 2022, they want to start a civil war in Nigeria.
must tell you, Obadiah Mailafia was a good man. He did what he has to do. He fought for his people. But today, they have taken him. I urge the Middle Beltans to come out and fight more than ever. This is the time for you to fight. This is the time for you to speak up. They are going to take up more people if you are silent. Every region in that country of Nigeria, if you are indigenous to Nigeria, these Fulanis don't mean well for you. The Fulani cabals don't mean well, and they are ready to do everything possible to make sure they Fulanize the country. You can see what is happening. Nigeria now has no party. What we have in Nigeria now is the Fulani group in APC. It is either you're a Fulani or you are not a part of one Nigeria. Whenever you see them talking about one Nigeria, what they are talking about is Fulanization, with Islamization of their own kind of Islam. That is the message. Each time you hear the imposter talking about one Nigeria, each time you hear southern politicians and elites talking about one Nigeria, what they are talking about is the Fulanization of Nigeria and acceptance of Islam as the only thing that will make people survive and live. They have all the governors in the southern part of Nigeria, all the politicians have embraced this very idea. Now 2023 is coming. You see them jumping ship, looking for what they will eat, looking for blood to suck. That's what they're doing. It is, you can see somebody like Fenika Yode, who have sworn in national television with his own life, decided to commit suicide on broad daylight. So what else are you waiting for? What else are you waiting for? These people know what is happening. Even Obasanjo himself know what is happening. He knows the plan on ground, but he's not as bold as Obadiah Mailafia or Danjuma to speak in the manner that they spoke. He's still playing to the gallery because he's protecting his own loot, protecting his own personal interest. But he knows more than you and I know. And everything that Rasul Nabazingane has said are true. Everything that Obadiah have revealed are all true. Obasanjo knows it. But he will never speak like the people who are speaking, who are fighting for their people. Because he's never fighting for anybody. He only fights for himself. And he fights for that one Nigeria that made him who he is. That is why he cannot speak up. Even when he knows that everything in the contraption is wrong. I would like to play a video of what he has to say recently about the borrowing happening in Nigeria. But after saying all that, he is still bent on having a one Nigeria that can never give us peace, that can never give us love, that can never give us unity. He's bent on it. Listen to this man, one of the people that is destroying Nigeria and killing people in that country called Nigeria, Obasanjo. Hear him out.
If you want to build a commercial house and you go and borrow money and you have 50% of your own money and you borrow 50%, and in 5 years you will pay the 50% that you borrow, that is the right thing to do. But if you have to go and borrow money for you to be able to feed you and your family, that's a stupid thing to do. So if we are borrowing for recurrent expenditure, it is height of folly. If we are borrowing for development that can pay itself, of course, that is understandable. Then the paying itself, how long will it take to pay itself? But if you are borrowing and you are accumulating debt for the next generation and the next generation after them, it is criminal, to put it mildly, to do. So what are you borrowing for? When I came into government as elected president, we were spending $3.5 billion to service debt. And even with that, our quantum of debt was not going down.
After hearing Obasanjo, you can agree with him that he knows the right thing to do, but he will never, ever do it because of his selfish interest. He will never support the Ududua people because of his selfish interest, because he's one of those that have sold out to the southern part of Nigeria. He is protecting his loot. That is why he will never support the Ududua people. Even when he knows what is right to do, he will do everything to crush everybody that is standing for his own people. Look at Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho, who stood up for the ordinary masses. They have gone to Benin Republic to make sure that he's being held in Benin Republic and imprisoned in Benin Republic. When they caught Sunday Igboho, remember all of them were going for a trip to Benin Republic. Even Obasanjo went to Benin Republic. Obasanjo, who claimed to be a statesman, who claimed to be a world power, who have every connection in the world, could not be able to set free his own brother, who was speaking for the ordinary people. Instead, he negotiated for his jail in Benin Republic. Today, Sunday Igboho is in Benin Republic, held incommunicado. He's in prison as I'm speaking to you. He's in prison. This is where we find ourselves. People who don't mean well for you and I. And you see somebody coming to talk of election, coming to talk of one Nigeria. You must be insane. If you are ready to commit suicide, is it compulsory that you must carry everybody along to die with you? You can't carry everybody to commit your suicide. You have every right to kill yourself if you decide to kill yourself. But why must you force other people to join you in your death? Nobody here was born with another person. We all come alone. If you want to die, die on your own. And let people who want to be free, be free. That is what we are saying. And that is the reason why we must not buy to any idea of what they are saying. No matter who is saying it, no matter how they are saying it, we will never agree to what they are saying. These people do not mean well for you and I. They do not think about you, neither do they think about, they are thinking about their own self. It doesn't matter where they are. They might be from the north, they might be from the southwest, they might be from the southeast, from the so-called south-south. Even the people whom they have decided to divide from Biafra land, put enmity in Biafra land, they call them the Niger Deltas, and they embraced it. Today, what is their fate? The people who have been used against that same people, the ordinary people in the Niger Delta, are still suffering. I want you to watch this video and see what somebody was saying. A bold statement on what he said is exactly what their elites are doing. Selling the innocent people, getting money in their own blood, selling their people and killing them. Listen to this man, what he said.
Carry this message, nah, give Gambari. Make Buhari they hear. We they give them just few days. We go rumble the economy of this country. As I wanna, enough of the insult. Me, I first know say this meeting no get ahead. Because everything about Niger Delta na joke. Everything about South na joke. All the politicians where the appointees for South supposed to don't come this state. They supposed to don't stay here. Since this meeting was planned, all the ministers from South where them there? Are they not supposed to be the first people to come for the stakeholders meeting? Are we not supposed to, as a people, have had discussions? They play politics with South. If South not there, they will appoint them. All of them don't make friend finish. They don't go that side make friend finish. Now 2023 be their problem. 2023 Abi. The black say that see make them know NSAS na play. NSAS na play. Make it happen for this side. It go be. This one don't show now. Wait, our governor say all those play when they play with this people. More I just carry this message. They go out. That don't play don't end. This laugh one and they laugh with presidency don't end. No, now be our problem. If you like, I send letter to you tomorrow. No, not accept my letter. I no concern me. I don't talk. They laugh when they laugh with the presidency. Now be our problem. When I go Abuja, the black said the allocation the sweet on her. And I go come plan meeting finish for where on our day, on our way in our own side, on our be like strong men. See us on the week. Not the week they give Gambari. Gambari we just take office some few days ago. Just imagine. Someone for a product of struggle. What don't they do? Gambari go just call you. They cancel meeting. A whole governor of Delta State. When in the march, youths of Niger Delta they behind you. Gambari they cancel your meeting when you fish for South. You don't tell us something. Now I make the they like us. Because we know if we take the nonsense from them. And if we are not resolve this matter within the next few days, our own answers get another tune. We cannot be taken for granted all the time. Express road, they rotting, they go. People, they die every day. Then they send a consultation, they still cancel them. Then they dash us money, when they call 13% innovation that they take. You don't reach after this meeting, when no hole like this, we're going to reject all those offers. Until we and this government sit down like this, even allocation say money no collect. No, because we need to inconvenience ourselves to get result. We're going to not collect anything from them again. We're going to at least to show, say, when I respect South, we're going to not pick any call from presidency, at least within the next 24 hours. If they take their phone call, if I say, when I not sell us out. This meeting is as important as any other meeting in this Nigeria. I know we'll talk again, I play the very foul.
You can see he made a great point. What they are after is their own pocket and their own purse. That is the weakness we have in the riverine area of Biafra. The coastal area of Biafra, the problem we have is that they are so selfish and so self-centered that they don't care about their neighbor next door. They don't care. Once the federal government focus on them and give them something to eat for that day, they are done. Including those who call themselves militant. Their militancy is not to liberate their people. Their militancy is to get money for themselves. Once they are okay, there's a deal reached with them. They are okay. They will stop their militancy. I wish they are fighting for the masses. I wish their militancy is for the masses. If it is for the masses, by now, things would have not been the way it is. Now the data would have been a small London. They must have gotten whatever they want. Biafra land would have been what it's supposed to be. But eventually, they are fighting individually for their own selfish interest. Those that did it in the past could not succeed. They were all killed. Yet, we cannot learn a lesson. Is it not high time we wake up and begin to do things the way it's supposed to do? Is it not high time we wake up? How long shall we continue to allow ourselves to be used? How long? How long shall we continue to allow ourselves to be used? You see, in this very country, you go to the northern part of Nigeria, they are still doing something. These people do not mean well for you and I. They don't mean well for you and I. They subjugate the people. They will not do anything to benefit the people. Instead, they are stealing from the people. Stealing from the people. They can't even invest the money in the state where they are running. The military has become a puppet in the hand of the governors and the hand of the presidency. They use the military against the masses. Use the military like rag. A military that is supposed to protect our territorial borders. Today, they are not doing it. They are coming inside the town to kill innocent people, pursue innocent people from doorpost to doorpost. I want you to watch a video where a governor was going to sharing money to military men that he's using. Military men that he's using in Zamfara. He's sharing money to them. How do you do that? How do you do that? Is that a motivation? Is that the kind of motivation that they need? Sharing money, bundle of money, you're carrying bundle of money in your car, giving them. This is a lawless country where law does not exist, nothing functions. There is no system working. There is nothing working. Instead of calling it off, people are still supporting the one and they are still supporting the debt. And you will definitely die. Watch this video.
Muna, we are here, we are here. Don't stop, we are here, we are here. Don't see. We are here. We are here. We are here, we are here. Rabana bawala. Rabana atina. Muna no
This is where we have found ourselves, and it's not ending anytime soon. It's not ending. That is why I say the Chukwu Okike will continue to protect us in the Mazin Nadekano, who has laid a strong foundation for the Biafrans to be out of this mess. He has laid a foundation, and we will continue to build on that foundation. Anybody that goes against the foundation of Shule Mazin Nadekano is on his or her own. The only command we obey is the command that was Shule Mazin Nadekano. The laid down rule by Shule Mazin Nadekano, the strategy that he put in place, we are following it to the last. He has woken us up, and we are continuing. His voice is speaking to us directly, not from a second hand, directly. If you want to hear from him directly, Pray with him as he prays. He's always on his knees. Even as I'm speaking to you, he's on his knees praying. Pray, you will hear from him. Go and watch his old broadcast. You will hear expressly from him. Not a second-hand information from anybody. Expressly from Asuna Martin, the way to be free. The only way to freedom is to demand for referendum, self-determination, referendum. And everybody in that contraption, regardless of your tribe, your religion, you'll be free. You have the right to control your resources, control your mind, control your place, and have a nation you can hit your chest and say, yes, this is my nation. May Chukwu Okike continue to bless Asuna Martin and Kanu. May Chukwu Okike continue to strengthen Asuna Martin and Kanu. May Chukwu Okike continue to give Asuna Martin and Kanu more energy, more strength, more revelations, so that he can send words to us. We are waiting for him. Very, very soon he's going to join us. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. We must continue. And victory is live. Victory is ours. Thank you so much for watching, for wherever you're watching. And remember this. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.